All right.
You threw this trash
Yeah.
on my.
I'm playing Burundi and Madden.
Okay. You got me fired up about something, mate. Well, I ain't all mad.
I know you watching that damn wrestling.
Whatever, probably.
Hey, man, listen.
I'll watch it on my phone. Guys feeling it.
Okay.
So, he was in a relationship. Actually, on my other phone. But she said it's a perfect man. But she wanted to smash other dudes. Okay. There, when she was at, she was limited. And this is prior to the internet. I want you to know. Like this is the early 90s. Internet was only people on internet. You was on the internet in the 90s. You were a geek. Like you certainly want to smash it over under court boards. Ain't no way. You was on the internet in the 90s.
All right. All right, Pierre. All right, bro. All right.
You was actually the internet.
All right. Send you an invite.
America Online. You was messing around with that stuff. Nobody messing with that stuff, man. That's back in the day. When you had a PC in 1992, you were a geek. A PC? And you on the internet? But anyhow, so she was in a perfect situation, walked away from it.
So to find myself inside of a relationship that felt so stifling at this very young age and not having the vocabulary to speak up for myself and articulate that somebody who loves you would not say those things to you. They wouldn't say that nobody will ever love you the way that I love you. Because that indicates that there's a part of me
I'm Melissa Ford. Shut up.
Part of me that's unlovable.
You know about high class hoe.
So I stayed in this relationship that I was wildly unhappy in for approximately.
Her is 48 years old, no kids, never been married.
Close to 4. And I have to admit, I was
high class hoe.
not faithful in this relationship.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida.
Good shit. All she did was fuck with rappers and athletes and... Yeah. Yeah.
Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay.
And she didn't want to be with the dude. And she really found an excuse to break up. But that's really what she wanted.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll
I miss
take the
Baker
result in the NFL
Mayfield.
every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nothing gained or lost on that run.
Oh,
And now
yeah.
it's 3rd and 3.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat
This
those
seems like
moments too.
it's like we just cannot find a fucking quarterback.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert.
Baker now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call
Watch that fucking lurker. Watch his punk ass.
NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
His ass need to go on vacation some fucking way.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
You need to get a fucking life.
just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Fucking D-line and picking people off. That's bullshit.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Can't do the damn zig route on this damn game. I felt like about college. You do zig routes and wheel routes.
We'll set up that critical play action for later.
On your local news. So
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got Evans, it's complete.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll get it up
He's
to
getting
the
that ball out quick.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, here's Baker.
God damn!
And it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It sure as hell was right. We were way. We were not in
Quick
high
touch
school.
pass to the receiver.
Come on, block!
Well, they shoot the pass to try
This
and
no-name niggas tackle you.
a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys
No
up
fucking
front.
body,
They
tell
fired off
me.
the line, knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
You better hold on to that shit.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I squeeze that shit in there.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out
Yeah, he
slow.
thought
They're
gonna
willing to
throw
go
to Mike
slow here
Evans.
that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This is something that I was going to be.
Irving here from the gun.
Come on, man. Can y'all fat motherfuckers block?
Made by T.J. Edwards. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Catch me! Catch me!
I know. It took years for me to make peace with this decision.
No, I don't think that's
Two dudes on him. Two of them. Still
They didn't want
cook
to be in the
their
lane.
ass.
You know, and some of these dudes,
Right down the middle, it's good.
they don't understand
And
steps.
the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Thinks he can throw a ring out or a relationship out, and that woman is going to give him
And no return as
obedience,
this bounces through the end
compliance,
zone for a touchback.
because she got the ring. That ain't gonna work with these modern women, man. They still gotta want you. They still gotta want to be in that relationship. Okay, they got the marriage. Okay, they got the ring. are you still the man? That's the whole thing. They're saying beta males turning alpha males, turning beta and stuff. Are you the man that's going to keep them by your side? That's going to be a requirement. And a lot of simps, and this is the truth, simps don't want to do no work. Simps don't. That's the same thing going out here getting used to them. Simps don't want to have to deal with that woman. You deal with, okay, you got to go to work. You got to deal with the people that work. When you come home, you got to deal with your wife. And then your kids, you got to raise your kids. So you're occupied. You don't have the time to sit around and find out video games.
You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
She would rather leave what she thought was a potential good relationship, but she was unhappy with it. And getting married.
His ass. Looking at patchwork offensive line.
No look on his first look of the game.
Who's your highest rated lineman?
I am self-flagellated over this decision. I have beaten myself up every way to Sunday that you possibly can.
Who's your rated offensive lineman?
Reconcile with him at one point. It was a big mistake.
I got through it. What the fuck?
We got clean phase. Don't tell anybody. I destroyed all the pictures.
And I mean, a lot of this stuff is old BT stuff. I can't use that stuff anymore.
To pursue a career based.
I can tell you any of that stuff on BT or
fuck it.
Man, that stuff.
Get his ass.
On what
fucking get open.
And you've got to excel and be successful, and you have to have your 3-year, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year, 20-year plan. All while you're in your 20s. Get married, get the white picket fence, and have 2.3 kids. Never figured out the point situation when it came to the statistics. It was like, there's a third of a kid. But I digress on that. The problem with the boxes is that we never check in with ourselves. It is never, ever, ever our first thought as to, well, what is it that I actually want? I am now, welcoming.
Give me that shit.
A lot of women who checked all those boxes.
Well, and she's going to be basically.
My damn teammate got my fucking way. I had pick six.
It's pretty obvious. I picked up on. I watched this. I've seen the whole. This was one of the few I've watched, and I got real strong. I want to be the female version of Kevin Samuels vibes because she's reaching out to a lot of the women who are like her, cat lady types. She's going to give them a way, a psychological identity on how to survive and stand up and stand in the face of storm. You made the right decision and you're better off like her. It's coming off heavy like that. With me ain't got a bottle of wine. We know she's coming from Joe Budden's podcast. So, and she'll probably get, and she's got her own, channel. So that's the direction she's heading. So she's going to basically come into and take over, seize the whole.
Come on, man. Stop you.
She's going to have a large female audience with a bunch of sense. And she's going to feed them what she's feeding herself. She's not going to admit that she made a mistake. She should have got married when she was in her 20s. When she had gas in the tank. When she had a bunch of guys trying to smash. That's the whole point.
Big man. Big Cokeys. Light him up.
He's 13, 14, and now she could be what she is now. But she had that experience. She don't want to talk about that. Guys are not looking for.
Where you at, lurker?
50-ish women.
You ain't nowhere to be found. You in Cancun somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Body. You know what I'm saying? They're no longer.
Lurker went to Cancun on you.
Yeah, old guys ain't looking for them. Guys are not looking for him.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
For all intents and purposes, a lot of stuff really actually did not work out. Yes, they ended up with children, but they ended up in sometimes a loveless, sometimes an abusive, and sometimes a marriage of convenience. Sometimes they didn't even get the marriage, they just got the kids, and they inherited a whole lot of struggle and strife. And it's not to say that their choices are better or worse than the choices that I made. These are just choices. But for us women, I feel like...
Give me this shit. Give me this shit.
...really belong to us.
Give me this shit.
We have tried to...
Bump, bump, bump.
Our sense of independence, we are shamed for it. At this point, let me go on to the second engagement. So, I'm 28 years old, and I left the previous relationship, the .5.
God damn!
Once she was in, she cheated on
Get away from me!
She said he was a perfect guy. She didn't want to have no exclusivity, so she cheated on him, and then she left him.
He's now forced to pick himself.
I'm loving this playbook.
Right now.
It's my style.
And she's trying to convince the world that she's better off going through those situations. She's actually trying to convince people she made some good decisions. And it's sort of sad. You know, look, I understand. When you take a look, it's sort of sad. But it's true.
It's my style.
And I have met
tricky players.
This man
just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in
the
this
minute
case,
I saw him,
trying to cover that wide receiver,
I knew I was going to be with him. He just...
Third down. Here's Mayfield.
You motherfucker! Turn around, Big Bubba.
I don't know how to describe it. And the second I heard his voice,
shit.
I don't know what it was. Like, it's just, he had this Louisiana drawl. It's my favorite Southern accent. He was huge, like 6'1", 246 pounds of bulking muscle. He had skin the color of like red clay. He had this thick neck, big round head. He had this crooked tooth that drove me wild. His flaws were like math heaven for me. And I loved his dirty draws, and I could just sleep in his armpit right after.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. I'm sure it's well written. It don't. It's not a lot of stuff she's saying. It sounds like she's reading out of a book. You know, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't get it, but this is her second. We're going to go ahead and go through it. Some of this stuff I'll probably skip.
Like pick up basketball. That is how much
your ass down.
This man. And our courtship was a whirlwind. He wined and dined me. He bought me lovely, lovely gifts.
You ain't going nowhere.
I wake up to those big blue Tiffany boxes just laid on the pillow right next to me. We could go to my favorite store, and as long as I put on a little fashion show for him, everything I wanted I could get. But when I say that the gifts really mattered nothing to me, it was this man. He was the gift to me.
What the fuck he get over?
And we were 6 months into our relationship when the first sign of trouble appeared. I was in Denver for All-Star Weekend, and I was working for BET at the time, so I had a lot of responsibilities. I had to make a lot of appearances, to interview a lot of people, and a lot of those people were athletes. And he was back home. And I did not know that he was jealous. It didn't even cross my mind. And so when I got home after an event and I was perturbed by, an interaction with a man at the party.
Go, Big Bubba, go!
He said something vile. And all I wanted was
4 teddy bears.
And so I went back to the hotel room and
Send him back to the forest.
And I just asked him to just tell me that he loved me.
The point after splits the uprights.
And he didn't do that.
And the Buccaneers
He
Cancun on 3.
Tell me what happened. Why are you asking me to do this? And so I told him what happened. And he responded by saying,
man, yeah, y'all need to draft all offensive linemen. First round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round. All linemen. Don't think about drafting nothing else.
I some strange guy.
And free agency. Offensive line. Cause I'm getting in there quick as fuck. And I ain't even blitzing.
And he said, you heard me. And I said, I'm sure confused right
hot
now.
garbage.
He was like, I'm sure you are. I felt like I was talking to a stranger. There's no way this was the person that I had just spent.
Ah! Ooh, he dropped it. Thank you.
You know, and it grows of like love and ecstasy. And I said, you know, I'm glad that I'm finding out who you really actually are now, rather than later. He said, yeah, I'm sure you are. Click. And hung up the phone on me. I cried myself to sleep that night. And the next day, I had to...
Yeah, right here, she sort of...
Throwing again on second, Williams.
She sort of validates that she was never... Other than her appearance, she wasn't really a part of hip-hop or the whole urban model scene. She wasn't ready for it. And to a certain degree, he's right. You know, it's a hard world out there, man. You're gonna hear a lot of things. People gonna say stuff to you. You can't. He's like, you calling me whining about some clown.
Good shit. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
First half interception.
Give me that.
I gotta admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage.
Tonight's my night.
Look at the field she's in.
Tonight's my night.
What he's doing with the football.
Get ready
way to live as a model
for tonight.
In the 90s, doing videos, DVDs. That's a hard life. That's not going to be an easy life to live in.
Hard time.
So, and she was calling him, complaining.
You need covering him. Too little. Too little. You're too little.
Cover a ladies' luncheon, the wives of the NBA.
You're too little.
Perfect, pretty. And I had
put
to
that little nigga on me.
My dreams had not just told me to basically go back myself. And so while I was getting my hard flowers was delivered, my makeup artist said, Mel, you should read the card. And it said, you're beautiful to me and I love you.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. And then his name. I burst into tears. It just flew out of my face. So basically, my face just melted.
Wanna play again?
And I called him and I said, I received your flowers. And he said, I am so sorry.
Yeah, he's a simp. And he's got to make up his mind, man. Yeah, he was on the fence, so
I like the Buccaneers.
She dogged this dude and left this dude. He deserved that. You got to make up your mind, man. You know, you gonna lead her or you gonna follow her. What you gonna do? This simp, he don't know what he wants to do. He should send himself a set of fucking flowers.
And I told him,
that was what he said. He can send himself a set of flowers.
But you can't ever speak to me like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Again.
In the north end zone, you know exactly where we are.
So whenever people wonder how people end up in abusive relationships and why do you stay, the reasons are aplenty. But I will start by saying that is not the way that it begins. It begins with love bombing. It begins.
Now we're getting into the whole her position coming into YouTube or whatever with. Now who's pro domestic violence? I mean, like who advocates that? He's got the 1-800 number up there. Nobody's pro that. Of course, that's the wrong thing to do. And if the guy was doing that, he put hands on you. He was wrong now, but she gets into let me listen. I'm going to take it up a little bit more because she's talking about he yelled at her and stuff like that. But she hung around the guy. And listen.
Karate gonna come back with me with vengeance now. I gotta really bring my A game now. Fuck all that line, ain't you?
You gotta get away from him.
God damn!
You know, if he's gotta do all of that, you gotta get away from him. You can't turn around and listen to her and she's trying to tell you, okay, well, this is how it begins, and you wind up getting it. Well, you know, some people that's why they got to yell at them and scream at them. They got to do stuff like that. Those are not the men that you really want to deal with. Those are just not the men you want to do it. And she's already left one man. She flew back to Canada and broke up with the man on the phone. What about him? You don't know if that man went and jumped off a roof. He could easily say the same thing that you abused him. He had bought a ring. He fell in love with you and you left him. Everybody in your family knew him.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to
left
get
man.
Here.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem with this stuff, man. It's just so one way.
Bargain with yourself.
No!
And they start to apologize. And their apologies
Fucking bullshit.
very, very sincere. Because at the end of the day, I truly believe that they
Fucking no!
apologies are real. They just have an illness inside of them. And I would also venture to say that the first signs of abuse are usually not physical. And by the time it gets to physicality, you start to reason that you were an active participant in it. You start to reason with yourself that
His ass.
angering him or saying something.
Patchwork line. Patchwork officer line.
That you are no shrinking violence. So it's not like you got hit and cowered in the corner. You fought back.
Now, we're opposed to
Who calls him?
Now, if she's in a relationship,
Out of the pistol, Williams.
yelling.
I love it. I love it. I love this offensive line. I love the Bears offense. I love it. I can just get right through there.
Listen, young, beautiful, urban mom.
I can get wherever I want.
Why? Why would you want to date plenty of men, including the man that you left?
And when we were dating. And
I love
more
it.
than once, observations were made about bruises on my body and how
What
skinny
the
that
fuck?
obviously.
Dicks. Bastard.
And people have voiced concern for me. And I just shooed them away. We tussle. It's fine. No problem. But there really was reason for concern.
Chance to stack some
I
momentum
stayed
if they can
through it
turn
all
this turnover into 6.
and
It's
accepted
1st
the
and goal.
marriage proposal. The final straw for me was his reaction to finding out that my mom was ill. I had gotten a phone call while I was out with him and his family, and he was acting up.
Fuck.
Down Chicago.
And I got a phone call
Damn it.
from my
He finds
aunt
one of his great
telling me
receivers,
that my
Buck,
mom
and
had
they are
been
off to a
rushed to
great
the
start
hospital.
to get this
Damn
ball
teddy
game.
bears
I was
score.
in
Such a positive offensively when you can go
Texas.
find not
So in order
just a
for
field
me
goal, but a
to
touchdown on that opening drive.
rush home to
And
see my mom,
defensively,
I would have to leave
this starts to
Texas,
shake
go
the
home
foundation
to,
of your preparation and makes
to
you
New York,
wonder
pick up my
what's in
passport,
store.
and then go
And now the
to
Bears will line
Canada.
up and go for 2.
And when I told him what was going on, obviously I was looking for empathy and sympathy and compassion, and that was not what I got. It was on this day that I finally could see the forest for the trees.
Leave him wide
My
open.
stake in
Okay.
this relationship.
Oh, he
In
big
10
mad.
years, I would have that white picket. And I would have the 2 kids. And I would be
In moments like
an
this, Kate,
abused
it's
woman,
not even about the play, it's about
hiding
the
I'm
player.
keep on
her
When you got a
blitzing.
player
bruises
of this caliber,
and
you
her
find
broken bones
Keep on
every way to
blitzing
get
and
that
her
to him.
patchwork
Just 'cause he
line.
scored the
from
touchdown
her family
doesn't mean you
and her
don't go right
friends
back to that well.
and
I
society
love
at
it.
large, because I was a forward-facing media personality / model. My mom's sickness was, strangely enough, a blessing in disguise. And that relationship came to an end. And that was the first full engagement. So 1.5. So that's
Okay, so the second one. The second situation, her mom got sick. Rude was.
What the fuck? He didn't even turn around.
Look, she was in the hip hop. You're choosing to deal with.
Bullshit. I'm cutting this shit off.
It's not
Bullshit, man.
Boy Scouts.
Pure bullshit.
Hip hop guys got affiliated.
He didn't finish his fucking route.
You're in music videos. Hip hop video. Those are videos. That's what those guys are.
Bullshit.
That's what they do. Those guys are not big on
Alright. Got something
or
for
really
you.
caring about their women. But this is the thing. She's choosing the game. Guys, when she's trying to make the guy be a nice guy. It's not nice guys to do. You chose to deal with them. You guys they do the same thing they did to the other chicks they got.
Easier to manage.
Same thing. Now she's from Toronto. So she's, not from America. So a lot of the stuff she walked into, a lot of stuff that she walked into, she just didn't know. Right.
Oh, I know Melissa Ford from Canada.
Single.
The fuck, man? You got this low budget. Yes!
Leader, the figurehead.
Yes!
Impact play from the defense.
I know what I'm going to tell you something.
Yes, thank you. Pop this ass. That fucking ball.
This is the new, and she wants this. This is the difference. She wants this. This is not someone who's going to inherit this. She wants this. She wants to be the leader for the sisterhood. She's going to get it.
Pop his
She's
ass.
going to get it. She got maybe,
This is an offense that will
she's not 50, so yeah, she'll have it by 50. And she'll be one of the biggest podcasts. She'll make, have these conversations and other things. And I also believe her. I believe that she has a lot of baggage that's still, causing her issues.
The fuck off me.
She's also going to do what I've done. She's going to take Kevin Samuels, probably very familiar with him, and she's going to repackage his material. And she's going to do a Kendrick G. She's going to do the same thing these other people do. Now, she'll go a lot farther. She knows. Even at 48, she'll go farther than Kendrick G. You know it and I do that. In mainstream society, are you joking? Under forward can take it way farther.
Not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise
you know it and I know
if you average over 5 yards a run, you can
so don't you guys see that though? I'm saying it's.
Yeah, this fat ass better sneak over here this time.
On the channel because I'm telling you,
Coquise.
I can see.
Coquise.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah, right.
And she's not taking any responsibility. She's basically reaching out to the women saying, hey, just like you, I got smashed all through my 20s. Smashed. And now I look around, I got no real man.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
I get smashed or I'm gonna
by
do
myself, So that's the thing. Oh, that's too. Hold up. Can't do that one.
It may as well be like John Doe. He was from Greensboro, North Carolina. And he went to play for the Toronto Argos, which is a football team in the Canadian football.
CFL. Now,
so that connection for first
Anthony said she wanted a hood-do. Yeah, if you want a hood-do. And that's what a lot of these women want, especially these so-called good girls, suburban girls. They be infatuated with the hood dude right till they get one. They be infatuated with the street dude till they get one. Then they get fucked on and dogged out. Then they sit around complaining. It's like,
oh man, he's so funny. Platt so funny.
See,
they get fucked on and dogged out.
No, exactly. They're looking at yet another but it's always
God damn!
And he's just spinning his wheels, man.
Little
This
Canadian
entire first
girl.
half, they drop it behind the line.
You know,
shit. Let me get through there.
She gets him, and she gets.
Assure you, that offensive line in
she
their
gets
own
done
way
dirty.
Is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he had played in the National Football League, the NFL, for many years. And a lot of NFL players, you know, when they're not ready to hang up their cleats, you know,
shit, that was almost a pick.
They'll come to the CFL. And so I met Tony.
I don't care when.
This festival called Paradise. She was so beautiful. My God, instant attraction, obviously. And we started dating. We genuinely liked each other. We liked each other to the point where we could say really, really offhand things to each other. For example,
come on, man! Fuck out of here. He ain't fucking fucking Lawrence Taylor.
And I
fuck out of here.
Well,
no name ass nigga, man.
I'm in knowledge with me and you and somebody else. He was like, another woman? I said, no. With another woman. And he was like, really? He was like, do you have an idea as to who this guy is? Yeah. So, really? Tell me. I said,
it's not just imperative
it's your best friend.
Man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like
maybe
that,
slap me, I don't know what. But he moved his head back and roared.
Come on with that cheating ass shit, man.
Wow.
That cheating ass fucking penalty. All of a sudden, legal man downfield.
Now, hold up. This is her 48. This is a 48-year-old woman right here. Got dialed the clock back when she was in her 20s. She was thirsty. She had big hips. She had big old hips. Big jumbo.
Mayfield
ass.
Throw.
Big old Canadian.
Come on, Auden.
Big
As the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to
White
retain.
bitch. Hold to the fucking ball.
By that standard, if you saying stripper, if you going by the standard of a stripper, she was a very attractive compared to the other
Fuck
strippers.
it, take the points.
You say something like legitimate model. No, at best, average at best, but compared to strippers.
Because from that far out,
but she's up there talking about getting a twosome done. So she was a freak, bro. She was a freak. She's leaving that out, and she's perfect. You know what? She just left all that out. She's a freak. So she's she's telling women that be a freak all through your show. Might well, you know what? This is the thing about repackaging. Everything she's saying it better. It's a better diction, and it's a better delivery. Everything she's saying. But I've heard the same thing from Glorilla.
Give me this shit.
I've heard the same thing. Go out and
Fall head shit no more.
Don't you gotta worry about them.
They cleaned up the fumbling issues from last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One
and
coach
she's
is clean. begging for some
She's
ball
an A.
security. The other is simply saying, keep it up,
Sexy
boys.
Red,
Keep taking
Glorilla,
that ball
she's the
away.
same.
Job well done.
Melissa Ford is
Mission
exact.
man sent
What
left.
you see right now with Red,
Now a carry by Irving.
Glorilla, what you see right
And he's
now,
able to reach the 40 on that
everything.
play.
That's Melissa
They'll
Ford.
move the chains
She's
after that
just
pickup of
older.
12.
So she can't
It was
do it.
University of Wisconsin,
And
Kate.
she
The
couldn't
first time I
rap,
heard
but
this
the
term,
attitude
slow
of the
to
things they rap
explode
out.
through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that
You know,
look
they
easy.
rap about
Slow
certain
to
situations.
What the fuck? That nigga just lit the ball in the fucking air.
TJ Edwards.
That was
Like
Melissa
he's fucking
Ford.
Superman.
That was Melissa Ford back in the day, but yeah, she's playing now.
Shut up, Baker.
If you like defense, you are loving
And she's
what
finna
you're
come on
seeing
here and
right
try to
now.
be the leader and all that
Fuck
stuff.
out of here
But
with
she
that
know what she was
bullshit.
back then, man.
Piss me off.
She probably ain't gonna
I'm about to fuck Taylor Williams' ass up.
Get it in, man. And she was in demand.
I'm gonna fleece the fuck out of his ass.
They was spending money on her.
Piss me the fuck off that shit.
Like she said, she woke up to a potential. She did. Yeah, the mother was paying for that.
Later.
That one was getting flown web. She's gonna go straight to on the next man.
Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead. We're
Athlete,
at the 2-minute warning
entertainer.
now from Raymond James. And it's the
That was
Bears,
her.
who have second
You go
and 4.
get-
Like, do you have an idea as to who this guy is? Yeah. He's like, really? You have to tell me.
Out of the
I
gun,
said-
here's Williams.
Give me that shit back.
Intercepted.
I expected him.
And the Buccaneers return the interception close to the
Maybe
red
some
zone. 25.
Like,
Lurker!
There was some doom and gloom on the
laughter.
sideline following their
And I was like,
interception, right? But
wow,
a
that
little
was
bit of new
not
life now.
the response I was
As their defense
expecting.
picks him up, gets
And he
it right
said-
back for him.
Hey, I'm all for a nice
Throw a
fight.
pick and get right back.
Between these two
Like,
defenses,
oh my
you picked on
God,
a guy
that
out,
is
fine.
so sweet.
We'll answer right
No,
away.
absolutely
See how you
not.
follow that
It is
up.
just fantasy. It's meant to stay there. But just the fact that you are
Going with
open to
Irving
it
here.
and don't make me feel shame for feeling this way. Like,
Fuck off me.
feel that way. And Tony, I don't know, maybe he was just an anomaly,
Oh, that
but
vision he has when he gets into
wherever
space
we
like
would
a
go,
chess master. Seeing
no matter
multiple
how
moves ahead of
scantily
time.
I was
He knows who's
moving
gonna attack and at what angles, and he
around the
maneuvers his way
party
through
as I
before
felt
someone
the
can
need
finally
to
get to him.
and interact with anybody, and he would just sit there and just watch me with a smile. At one point, somebody stood next to him and asked him, like,
All right,
aren't
set
you
now,
afraid
first
to
and
let her
10.
walk around like that? And he was like, absolutely not. She's going home with me. I don't have anything to be worried about. And you want to know something? He was
Oh, look at this. Quick touch
absolutely
pass to the
right.
receiver.
His level of
And he'll
confidence
take this only to
and
about the
knowing
11 before going down.
that I had
Timeout
eyes
taken by
for
the Buccaneers.
nobody
They're
like
first.
him was
They'll
what
meet
made
and
him
decide what to do on this
so
second
much more
down.
sexy to me,
We
so
call
much
that
more
play to
attractive,
surprise the
and made
defense,
me
try to get to the
like
goal line.
and love
But
him
a quick
so much
adjustment by
more.
the defense, well, kept him in
I
position
wish
to
that I
make the
could say
stop
that the vast
and
majority of my
ruin that play.
relationships went like this, but they did. They did.
So why you with him no more now? Yeah.
Got some big feet, bro.
He clapped funny. He said she got some big feet,
No, for
bro.
real. Normally when you talk
They'll come to the
models,
line here, second and 9.
right, you can see the age. No, I'm serious, man. Normally really pretty women
Baker now.
are associated with small feet.
Thank you.
You talk about 7,
Wheel route.
The Buccaneers
Seven.
Willie.
extend the lead.
7.5.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a
Maybe
design
6
read,
and a half.
or did he just see space and he was reacting more
Yeah,
on the
she's
old
got some
quarterback
big
instinct
feet,
there?
man. For
Yes.
you know, she's just
I think yes on both of them. And
when
that
you
play
see them when they
happens
see
so
that,
I didn't know she was
really
Canadian.
instincts on both sides.
they're
That
big
one right
footers
down
like
the middle.
that.
And the Buccaneers take a
You date
slim
a big
2-point
footer.
lead.
A big footer.
Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away.
She
And
got
the
some
kickoff
big
is
slides.
into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the
Big
30.
footer.
I was raised as an only child. My father was a Rolling Stone, and I am the youngest of 11.
And the drive will start out
But
with a first and
I
10.
am my mother's only child, and I was raised in a two-parent household, just me on my own. I used to wish constantly for a brother and a sister or a twin.
She was a single child. She's raised in Toronto as a single kid, but a bunch of stepchildren. Her dad is getting it in.
A very tumultuous marriage. Some of my earliest memories.
Here's an abuse. We're going to skip ahead and come to South
on second, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Junze.
I want to say that this was in defense of herself. This was her protecting herself. So, needless to say, my first introduction to marriage and how men and women, the expectation of how they interact with each other on a romantic level was very, very,
Give me this shit.
very traumatizing.
Fuck out my way, Big Bubba.
They didn't sit me down,
Pick party!
explain
Pick party!
things to me, or apologize to me. I think that that's something that parents really miss the mark on a lot of the time, is that you are not perfect, you are human, and to be a human being is to err, and sometimes you do things to unintentionally harm your children or traumatize them, and they deserve an explanation, and they deserve an apology. When my parents were not arguing with each other, they were staying as far from each other as possible. And what that meant was I was left home alone. A lot. So one of the main reasons...
You fucking idiot! You fucking drop it!
...said no to me, wanted another animal.
Damn!
Dogs,
fucking dropped it, man. I threw it right on the fucking money.
Yeah, and you can see that into America.
Throwing again is Baker.
And getting into music videos and
Light him up.
She was not. She wasn't ready to be around those
bombs away.
So that's why she's got these bad stories and just that lifestyle. She just looked the part.
To have children. And it is definitely intertwined.
Shit. I'm sitting on that shit. I ain't throwing over there no more. He's sitting on that shit.
I'd say that's like it was Fort Knox. Nothing was getting through that mofo. And it stayed in so long that it ultimately made the decision for me. But yet again, it's not like I felt any source of pressure.
So now, here's third and goal.
Which leads me to the last engagement, when I was approximately 36, 37 years old.
Yeah, get in there.
I thought that I was
in there.
But I wasn't. What I was traumatized from an experience that had happened to me on a cruise ship where I was almost raped. And
but at the same time,
you
also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages
they can play. Alone in my own shadow.
Oh, you dropped it.
This man here, he was offering safety and security. He was physically huge, but he also came with a very secure lifestyle, a lot of security. And so
once again, fish out of water. Fish out of water. Canadian chick with big legs.
Canadian chick with big legs.
A traditional shape that you associate with the inner city. Got recruited into the hip-hop community by some exec.
What the? Oh my God! How the fuck did he drop that?
To the United States.
How did he drop that one?
Popular. And
I got lucky.
She doesn't even know what a hip hop guy is.
How did he drop that shit?
She said she went on some dude's right, guy, and almost got SA. So yeah, she's
shit.
Bad situation. And you can see now that she's lost, and another thing is she got beauty. Now she done lost the for the beauty. There are no men.
Like
There
the
ain't nobody
Buccaneers.
other than Joe Bud. There ain't nobody really trying to mess with her because they look at her as more or less more trouble than she's worth. So now she's going to be a cat lady, and she's going to become a savior cat lady to a bunch of women who basically did the same thing too. Right now, within the next 30 years, within the next 20 years, every one of the Glorilla, Sexy Red Crowd,
There you go.
run through. They're going to be unmarried. They're going to be on their way to
On the way to own a cat.
That's what's going to happen. I guess let's afford to be their leader. To try to show them direction.
Felt safe. And that's the only thing I was looking for, was the safety. And so I lied to myself. And it was very easy to do that, to just dive in head first, forget the rocks below. And during the process of this relationship, I started to realize
What the fuck?
completely and totally.
Shit.
I started to notice.
That was close.
Paying a lot of attention
That
to
was
your
close.
career. What are you doing about yours? And I didn't want to hear it. I actually did not want to even hear
that was
my
close.
own.
And we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
I didn't know what it meant to be Melissa Ford anymore. I had no clue.
A few moments longer for an
The
exciting
sound
start to this
of my
second half.
own
We've got a
name
touchback.
gave me goosebumps, and not in the best way. I was having a massive identity crisis. And so when he proposed, he didn't even get the full words out before I said yes. Because I was running from myself. I was running from my truth. I was running from the healing journey that was on the horizon. I was running. And I was trying to put the blinders on. But there was always that.
You gotta hear it out. You've been trying to get married since 48. You gotta hear it out.
Like a sense of that steel core of resilience and tenacity inside of me that said, Melissa, this is not your truth. This is not your path. This is not it.
To throw is Williams.
And as scary
Yeah,
as
run. Oh, try to do that okie dokie bullshit on me.
trying to align
I
myself
see what
with
you was
my
doing.
internal compass.
Try to do that. Run away, then throw it to the running back. I ain't fall for that shit no more.
But it's got to bring back pointing due
Okie
north,
dokie bullshit.
which leads me to where I am now. 48, child-free, and never been married. And honestly, with zero regrets.
Did you ever decide to freeze your eggs?
The freezing eggs conversation came up around mid-30s amongst myself and my girlfriends. It became something that just was a very trendy.
Get that nigga down. God damn.
But if you know anything about freezing eggs,
That
first of
nigga
all,
tiptoe around and shit.
I was in the entertainment industry, and this is the way the entertainment industry goes.
Look at that tiptoeing around.
Famine, feast, famine. Sometimes you're living high on the hog, and other times you are eating Ritz crackers and eating out of, like, cans of tuna. A lot of times it's freelance work. You don't know when your next paycheck is going to get. And sometimes you will go a whole year.
Nuts. Nuts.
And stretching $10,000 to last over the course of 6 months to a year.
Oh, I love the Bears offensive line.
Like,
Got the Buccaneers defense looking like that.
Now
Buccaneers defense when they had Warren Sapp in them.
There was no OnlyFans. It was a back page. Well, I don't know. You had to ask her if she was on that, but it wasn't a way where a woman like would be a millionaire. She would easily be a millionaire if she would. If Melissa Ford would have gotten OnlyFans.
Trying again, following the sack.
Videos.
Pass
And
caught
I'm
by
not even
Dunze.
talking about.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. With the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Williams to throw on third.
What the fuck? I was right there. I was standing right there.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play.
Cheating ass shit.
Is that it's not a guarantee.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
In your uterus, that they're going
Williams to throw.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
It really is.
Hey, get his ass.
Drives them backwards. Second down. Coming up.
Because there is no way that a woman would put us through everything that we have to go through just to manifest.
Another try.
Yeah, she's a bit of a man hater too.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play. That forces third down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB.
Even those gloves from the head.
I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available.
Painful process.
Knocking it away.
When I said that God is not a woman, I mean it. Because there is no way
Last
that a
pass
woman can put us
unsuccessful,
through
and they have
everything
third
that
down
we have
here.
to go through just to manifest our so-called fairy tales.
Shotgun snap.
Yeah.
They're gonna throw.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
Man, fuck out of here.
She gives
And he's
you
marked down. Looks like at the
audio.
32-yard line.
She gives you audio biographical
Feet and eyes, they so often
biography
tell the story of every position on the
of
field.
her life.
When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his
She
secondary
goes over
read,
her whole
it's so
life,
often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on
Gives you
that
a
defense
recap,
to fly to the ball.
highlights of
You want
her
to
life
make
and
that
all
tackle,
that.
force the fourth
But
down.
she's
It took a great
inserting
defensive effort to do it.
clearly feminist propaganda and
Throw real
God damn it! Stop him!
And he'll pick up enough to move the
from
chains.
her, but not from
Shit.
position.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly
Oh,
how the
piss me the
team
fuck off.
all the pressure
I'm
that
I'm bringing the
guys
whole
lay out.
fucking kitchen sink. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm sick of this shit.
Sticking in the air, it's
Influence.
Williams.
Give me this shit.
Pick him off again. The rookie from Georgia.
Give me that shit.
And the Buccaneers
You know,
take
I'm
it
telling you
away
right
once
now,
again.
right? We'll
The
see
fifth
where it
time
goes,
they've
right?
intercepted in this game.
I'm telling you, because she sort of drifts when you
Bring the whole fucking house.
must be a man.
Times they've picked this offense
Yo,
off.
Say it a
She'll
third
say
time for
stuff
me,
like
Kate,
that.
would you?
Kind of statement,
Twist the
that-
knife for all the fans of this
What?
offense watching at
Kind
home.
of statement, you know, that's not the statement you
Just
expect
a marvel at how
from
well they
someone
played in
who quote
coverage
unquote
from start to
loves
finish.
me.
Yeah,
And she
this
sits
goes
around there
beyond
and she
marveling. This
chose
goes
to deal
to
with
best
these
case
guys. You
scenario
want
in
to
their
sit
game
there and lay
plan.
up
This
those
is one of
guys?
those
Damn it.
special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Manages just a
When I
yard
said
on
that
first
God is
down.
not a
Now it's
woman,
going to be
I
second
mean
and
it.
9.
Because there's no way that a woman can put us through everything that we have to go through just to manifest our so-called fairy tales. You know, or a fairy tale.
Oh, that's like an old bitter woman.
That I ended up not making, you know, pursuit of marriage and kids and this sort of thing. It wouldn't have cost me anything by way of
Once again, Irving. It looks
you
like
know,
we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hit
My
made by
mother
T.J. Edwards.
was
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a
she
little bit like
was
a hitter in
gay
baseball
girl
falling
in
behind in the
Bend.
count.
Her
And all you
parents
want to
were
do as a
from Eastern
hitter
European
is get
bloc.
back
She
to a
lived
fighting
in
chance.
Europe
Give yourself a better
until
count.
she was
That
15
play,
years old.
well, does the
Her
same here. Now a
family
much more
immigrated to
manageable
Canada,
and opportune
and
third
her
down
mother died
situation.
shortly after they had immigrated. She was 15, almost 16 years old. And
We'll
my
see what
mother
they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached
in
the end
the
of
same
3.
high school,
It's
in the
Buccaneers
same grade
football with a
as
slight
I met
lead.
my
Just got to
best
hang
friend.
on for one final quarter.
But 30 years apart, which is so cute and so funny. And when they met, they're both from the old country, and they've both been raised Catholic. They both said to each other, let's make a pact. If we ever have female children, we're not going to raise them Catholic. There's something about
So
Catholicism
now here's 3rd and 5.
that makes women feel like they're second-class citizens. Like they are there for that marriage is a sacrament, and it's a holy sacrament, and you are there to obey your husband
Baker
without
now
any,
from the gun.
consideration.
That made me look good, you sons of bitches. He was wide the fuck open.
Offensively, when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field,
That's right.
Sons of bitches.
have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him
was
in
not
that
the lives
spot
that they
where
were
he
going
could
to
win
Made me
it.
fucking overthrow it. He was wide open.
had me.
I was
And
wide open.
Renata had a daughter named Laura, and we were not
Damn this
related
cheating ass
at
game.
all.
The Buccaneers
And
out
to the
and
point
into
where
punt
I
formation.
literally told my mom, I
And
was like,
this
"Can I go to
somehow
Catholic?"
is
And she
only
was
going
like,
to be our first punt
"No."
of the game.
I really just wanted to go because I like
He sends
uniforms,
this away,
and I didn't want to
oh,
look for
this is
something
going to
to
be a
wear every
field
single day.
flipper.
But my mother was
Takes it into the
steadfast
26.
that no.
And
And
before that return
curiosity
amounts
that
to
you
much,
have
they
with
bring
religion,
him
you
down.
can go
Damn.
and see that on your own.
65 yards
But
on
I
the punt
am
there.
not going to.
And it's going to be
I'm
Bears
not going
football.
to hold you to, you know, an indoctrination that it doesn't really belong to you. You make your own choices. And so when it came to checking boxes, my mom had already decided what my daughter's life is for her to live. And I'm lucky in
Begins
that
with a
way.
run by Johnson.
Very, very lucky in that
And they
way.
sent it
My
straight
mom gave
ahead,
me
but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
suggestions, and she made observations, but they were always so
There's
subtle.
traffic up the middle
And she
right
always
there.
knew that
He ran right
I was
into
going to
some
do
gridlock,
whatever I wanted
and he
to
could
do,
only manage
however
a
I
few
wanted to
yards
do
at
it.
most.
And that was the end of the story. I was a very strong-willed child, strong-willed teenager, strong-willed young
Second
lady,
down now, 7 to go.
strong-willed adult woman. So I was never subject to those challenges, but I found myself in conversation over the years with many, many women that felt that pressure. And when it comes to those check boxes,
From the 34.
as it relates to marriage,
No!
Allen.
if the vast majority of us go look
Get his
And he does
ass.
quite a bit of damage
I should
before
never
they
fucking
finally take
blitz.
him down.
factors in
So many cool
why
fundamentals on
shit.
display right
I
there,
think a
Kate.
lot of
Put the ball in
times
your hands and don't turn your eyes
Never
away from it
blitzed his
before it gets
ass.
to you.
that's
And when you've
that's
got
the biggest
that
check
pass
mark.
secured,
Does he
snap
look
that
good?
head forward
Is he
and find that
presentable?
space upfield. Turn
Do
a
we
good
have
play
some things
into a
in
great
common?
play.
So a
Does
massive
Clamor be
gain,
a
and all
good
of a
provider?
sudden we've got
Do
first
we
and
both
10
want
inside
kids?
the red zone.
Both want to get married? These are the things that people ask themselves, and this is what helps them make their decision. But they find out
From the
years
red
into
zone
marriage
now.
that it takes so much more
Getting close.
to make a
No.
marriage
He'll be taken
successful
down at
than
the
just
last
those
possible
things.
moments. He's at
One
the
of the main
one.
things that I think is missing
It's a real solid pickup,
from
12
a
yards,
lot
and it rewards him with a first and
people's
goal.
Shit, they
society
fucking
on
blazing the
marriage
fuck out of you.
See a
is
first down pass
how
just
much of a
like that.
friendship have you
It's
built
taking
with this
advantage
person?
of a matchup
Because
you
life
plan for,
outlasts
and
love
you go out and execute.
1,000%
They
of the
need
time.
the end zone here. They've got 4
Through the
chances
course
at
of
it.
my
This is
career
first and goal.
and just life in general, I have spoken to so many successfully married couples, and success means that they still
No
like
run
each
with
other.
Johnson.
No.
And he won't get anything there.
They still
Several
wake up
defenders nearby to
and
hold him
want to
up.
participate in this
No gain
partnership.
for them, and now
That
it'll be
is
second and
success.
goal.
And
You know,
that's what
Kate,
they
these
say,
are the
that life
situations in training
is
camp
more
that I love
substantial
more than
than love.
anything to watch. You learn so much about
And
a football
looking back
team in these
on
goal-to-go
my
situations.
relationships,
You know you got to protect that
I
goal line. And the
realized
defense,
that,
well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
that life was not my
Inside
own.
hand
No.
Swift. And that hit stops him in his tracks.
Failures.
The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal.
As much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Try to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Turned down engagements was offered marriage.
Oh my god, hold the fuck out of me!
Touchdown.
These women
The
look
Bears
at
down by
someone
only
right
2
now.
in the fourth.
Holding the fuck out of me.
Williams, the
Couldn't get to his ass. I knew you were gonna do that silly ass play.
Run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get
Holding the
assists.
fuck out of
These
me.
offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
This is what
So now
everybody
the
says
Bears
they want.
getting
and all
set.
that.
Big moment
Melissa
coming as
Ford
they
had-
go for 2.
Melissa Ford had that by 20. She had that by 20. Melissa Ford had that. All of the entertainers she
He's
right next to
throwing
her.
for it.
If this was a popular
And he gets into
entertainer,
the end zone.
Bullshit, man.
Up here in the fourth quarter.
Man, this is the biggest glaze job I ever fucking seen.
Swimsuit spread. It's in the magazine, and
Man, they glaze the
all of
fuck
the
out of you.
entertainers, right? Whatever, go look at the chart.
They give you so much glaze, you can put Krispy Kreme out of business.
They wanted to meet her.
And
she let
Man, I don't give a fuck. You supposed to be down right now.
Sexy Red sings about this whole song.
You supposed to stay down, goddammit.
And she was actually living that life. The
stay
men were
down.
giving it to her. It was no even a discussion. The men were spending money on her. They were.
Put this
She's
shit
going to
away.
get flown to Miami. She's going to get flown to New York. She's going to these things now. She said she almost got a
teddy bear
on a yacht. But she has to be careful who she receives gifts from. But yeah, she was getting a lot of gifts. And she was struggling. She was trying to make it. Nobody knew about the internet. Certainly nobody knew about no OnlyFans.
But too many plays like
so at the time, it was print modeling, so she was trying to get in a magazine.
First downs, it gets the better defenses
in the way to try to generate some type of revenue for her.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Trying to make. Now, she made a lot of bad decisions. She was thirsty.
Mayfield set to pass. Out to his wide out, it's a screen.
That was.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
In some kind of way.
And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Not really.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The return's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Obvious you did.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers pushing to get within range for a game winner.
That's pretty much the norm. You grew up spoiled.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Situation. And let me say this, Melissa, she's not going to.
Otten, motherfucker. Have some otten.
Consistent because a lot of them have did the exact same thing she's done. They got their backs blown out. So 30, maybe a bad marriage, by 35, single, baby mom.
They don't get anything on the
slowly
run.
on the way to hate.
The defense calls a timeout.
Where now God must be
they'll need to decide what to do on this second down.
Slowly they turn that corner.
These linebackers today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
And I can detect that so much in this.
So before I sign off, I saw something on Instagram that I wanted to
get some positive yardage here.
Read today. It says marriage is the lowest paid form of sex work. Women are owed reparations.
Yeah.
This bitch crazy.
Marriage. See that? Now she's against us.
God damn it! Give me some fucking time back here. Shit.
This is a rallying cry to the women who say, hey,
fucking time.
I'm tired of women having to get married. Why should a woman have to get married? Women are owed reparations.
No connection on the last play.
Get the fuck out of here.
Most likely, see that? See that? She's getting into that now.
Now to throw.
She's getting in that.
He bumped me down! That motherfucker bumped me down, bruh!
She's talking about.
He bumped me the fuck down!
It's higher. So what I'm saying is she's talking about the
dirty motherfucker, man.
Girlfriends, the relationships, men deleting the women.
Damn it! He bumped me the fuck down!
Dating women is higher. It's more likely to happen with a woman doing it to a woman. But they're not going to bring that up because it's not a good statistic.
Bumped me the fuck down!
But you see the way she's leaning?
Running back sent in motion left.
You see how she's leaning forward?
Here he is to throw.
People relay with
what the fuck?
but that's the reality.
He gets loose down the right side.
The reality.
They rip off a big
Lost
chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Bullshit.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Go left, people get in relationships.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this
Feel
1st and goal.
abandoned, and they respond. Women do.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late.
Cheating ass game. That's fucking happening.
This game has been as hard fought as you
Cheating ass fucking game. Save you. Cheating motherfuckers. That's what happened.
Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask
All right. We're gonna score on your ass.
Stay tuned.
I'm going for fucking 2. Shit.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying.
Man, fuck that. I'm going for the juggler.
And he opts not to bring this one out.
Send these bitches back to cold ass Chicago. Fuck out of here. I'm sick of this shit. Put these motherfuckers to bed right now.
This drive started. 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, alert 33.
She's old, single, and bitter. Play the game.
To throw.
Got played by the game.
Come on, man. He was open.
Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure.
Shit.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's a fucking time.
Real.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It was very boring.
By the Buccaneers. They're
There's
first.
some fucking time back here.
2 available for them as we approach the end of this
Sending
game.
the word out. She's on her way.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And
Run.
the reason I bring up Kevin, if you really watch what she's doing,
Stop. Oh my God. Give me some fucking time.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
and the way that she's
Still
bringing
one
it.
more
Cheating
in their
ass game, man.
With
They
women
still need 10,
saying,
but the
hey,
offense getting set on 4th down.
man relationships, I could have been married, but I'm not married. And
Here he is to throw.
God must be a man because look at women.
That's Kirby on the marker. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield.
How many
They'll
men
keep this drive
die?
moving after a big 18-yard pickup on
It's more
4th
likely
down.
to happen to a
I
man.
love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure.
It's
And it
more
turns
likely
out
that
they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Defending women. What was the guy just had the thing in the school?
You've got a man in motion.
You playing zone defense.
Getting the gun out of something.
Setting up to pass.
Fuck!
No, he's not gonna
Let that
escape.
big bitch jump all over your fucking back like that.
This ball game. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Let's see what they dial up on a
78.
very long.
Real sacrifice. But men really think
Oh, now you want to talk shit about my offensive line. Better than your patchwork, and fucking minute man ass offensive line.
He'll look to throw it.
They fucking cheated for you.
Trying to push it deep downfield.
Test that shit, bitch.
20. Buccaneers
yell it
hustling to the
down.
line. They're in the hurry up.
you feel who's a bad guy. She's for one day. I don't.
First down. Here's Baker.
No!
Complete.
Shit.
13 seconds left.
Shit.
How many times do defenders
Shit.
hear from their read and react?
Shit.
You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react
Shit.
when he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Shit, man. Shit.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
He'll probably
I
have
think
a
if you
very,
look up
very
in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect
right. She'll
form of
probably
it.
get
He
that
was
type of
all
man.
over him in
But
coverage,
she's
really
pretty much
forcing
done.
the incompletion.
She knows she's not attracted to regular dudes. She knows that. She's been behind the velvet rope, man. She's been around and too many.
Back to throw it.
A lot of.
Come on! Finish your fucking route!
End zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
Shit.
Yo, what did you guys come to the party? I talked to some people. I think I can give them a list of forward to pull up. What? Straight up.
Point it right.
For calling their friends, calling their
Looking to throw.
No!
Intercepted. That will do it.
Fuck this game.
Make one final massive
Fuck this
play,
bullshit.
and that finishes the win.
Bullshit.
Look at this stuff she's
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing
Fuck outta
sideline
here.
with that interception, Brock, and officially end this
Bullshit.
game.
I want a rematch. Fucking bullshit. I should have won this game.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
And if that was the case, Melissa, go get you a simp. One thing that you'll notice, she doesn't have a simp. If you want a simp, Melissa, there's all types of simps that'll deal with you now. You know it. You don't want those guys. What you're trying to do is disarm an alpha male and now get him to take you in your late 50s. He's not going to do that. You know it and I know it. You know it and I know it. And you got some big feet. Where you got some. You are a big footer.
A big footer.
Yeah, I've never understood that, man. You normally associate small feet or smaller. I'd say 8, 7.5. That's associated with an attractive woman. That's just associated with attractive women. And for most men, at least men with class, a man of means and a man who has dignity, or a man whose dignity matters, he doesn't like a woman with big feet like that, just sitting there like that. When he walks through the house, he's looking at you, your feet all swole up like that. He's looking at your butt done dropped. He's looking at the magazine when you was in the magazine in 2006, and he's looking at you now, and the only thing that's big on you now is your feet. You're going to have trouble with men.
Women have lost their futures in pursuit of love. I think we all need to really sit down and ask ourselves as individuals, what does love actually mean for me? And what in my life resembles that? Does the man that I've chosen resemble that love that I want and deserve? The traditional idea of love is damaging for women.
No, it's not. You see the angle she's going in? No, it's not. You could make the same case easily that the traditional idea of love is damaging for men, but you don't want to do that because it involves us being self-sacrificial in order to prove our worth. Well, then don't do it. That's how you do that. Don't do it. Women are going to do this, but this is where Melissa Ford is not telling the truth. I agree with you. That might stop women from doing it on a broad position, but most women are still going to sacrifice for their man because that's just what they do. That's how they're made. That's the way they see the world. You're not going to change that. And then what you think, you're going to have a bunch of single women? So they're going to be single like you? And they get to be single like you without the yacht rides, without the mansions, without the opportunities without the private jets. You want them to be single like you. You weren't single in your 20s. You certainly weren't. You were certainly running behind those men. You weren't dating no regular dudes. You know you weren't dating no regular dudes. I think the game, like a whole life, you weren't dating no motherfucking regular dudes. This is ridiculous, bro. And we see this ad now that she's hit the wall and she's gotten older. She's pushing this agenda to keep other women single. It's like they got something against. They don't want women to get married, I guess because they're not married. So they really got an anger toward these relationships, and
because it involves us being self-sacrificial in order to prove our worth. Men need to learn to find sustenance, entertainment, and sexual gratification outside of women because we don't owe men that.
you see that? All of this feminist BS.
That love that I want and deserve. The traditional idea of love is damaging for women because it involves us being self-sacrificial in order to prove our worth. Men need to learn to find sustenance, entertainment, and sexual gratification outside of women.
How you gonna do that? You see that? Men need to learn to find sustenance, entertainment, and sexual gratification outside of. That's ridiculous. That is you see that that's not a feminist statement. And if I was to go and put that statement in Google, I'm going to bring up somebody probably from 1942, some affirmed lesbian woman from the 40s who hated men and were pushing how women and men should be separate. She's borderline. She ain't that now. She ain't as far. She ain't nowhere near as far. But this is borderline Princella stuff. That is ridiculous. Men need to find sexual gratification outside of women. Well, why would they want to do that?
Okay.
We don't owe men that. Well, that makes no sense. Women and men are meant to be. Now, you gay or whatever, don't be with a man. But that's just the way we are. Nature has made the decision.
Bullshit. I'll shut your ass down. Better than playing in cold ass Chicago. Oh, shut your ass down. You couldn't do shit. Sorry. I got something for his ass. Oh, you want to go back to campus? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get my beverage together. Get my snacks together. And we gonna kick your ass this time. We ain't letting you off the hook.
Fox Sports 1, where two women, one woman was supposed to be best friends. One woman is named Joy Taylor. reputation is ruined by a woman. So yeah, this seems like to me a play to become some type of leader, a feminist, and be totally opposed to men now that she's old and she's got to drink wine out the bottle. This seems exactly what that is.
To them. Men need to learn to find sustenance, entertainment, and sexual gratification outside of women because we don't owe men that. They're deserved obedience. Joining me on this very personal.
And if it wasn't for all you dudes, if it wasn't for thirsty dudes watching the music videos, this is a crazy world, man. If it wasn't for thirsty dudes watching the music videos, buying the DVDs, thirsty dudes flying you out, thirsty men inviting you to their mansions, thirsty men doing all this stuff, you would have had nothing, no career, you still be in Toronto.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers.
Cat lady.
She's an anti-man cat lady.
An anti-man cat lady.
She just gambled and she done made too many bad decisions, too many guys. Simple as that, just too many guys.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports.
All right.
The return team gonna let that one go.
We ain't gonna let this shit slide this time. I'm gonna put the clamps on your ass. Kenya Allen getting that bullshit off no more. And more fucking commit. God damn!
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards.
Come on, we got our creamsicles on. We can't dirty up our creamsicle.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Oh, what's wrong? Why you call timeout? Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Lurker lost his cleats?
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Even though those guys probably hurt, we don't probably have nothing to say about Williams, nothing negative. Not in the way that she.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. 8 of 7 and a first down.
So worry about Mike Evans.
The easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by
all right, Mike Evans gonna get his.
Based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 5.
Ain't that right, Mike Evans? You gonna get yours.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
I'm gonna get his.
And that's gonna be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level.
Bombs away!
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Bombs away!
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Well, this is 4. Your ass hit the wall.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Old as fuck. I think about your old ass.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And it'll be
You hit the wall.
That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
I can buy a solution to all of my problems. And
off the play fake. It's Mayfield.
Go Kings!
He will get into the end zone.
Go Kings!
Go Heath. Touchdown Buccaneers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain.
Sound like a hole to me.
Touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Talking about her cat, and don't you find it suspicious that she's talking about Kevin Samuels on her podcast when she just put this nonsense out about women and men?
She is to work with. It is first down and 10.
Right here, she makes you address it.
I mean, we all know what Kevin Samuels said a high-value man is.
So she knows who he is.
And comment and share wherever you get your favorite podcast.
No, it seems like you have access to a value that or
First of all, what do you all think that a high-value man is? I mean, we all know what Kevin Samuels said a high-value man is. But what actually is a high-value man? Is it a man with, a high earning potential, or somebody who's already realized that potential and he is a high earning? Is that what makes him a high-value man? My way of
Man, get his ass.
It's a gain of 10 yards.
Fuck out of here.
First down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Everything.
On the give, here's
No.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. Second down.
Every city girl. That's Melissa Bull. But I'm going to tell you what the problem is. You see the outside. But she doesn't like a hood dress. She didn't dress like a hood back then. She's a mixed woman from Toronto. And she was right there with those rappers. And one of the reasons she was so popular is because of that. Because the guys didn't want to like their
from the shotgun.
Stuff like that. They wanted something that was what you guys say exotic. And that was Melissa Ford. She's 48 now, but when she was 23, 24.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Melissa Ford, she was bad when she was in her 20s. In her 20s, she was bad. Now, the wall.
And she was dealing with them enough to be sleeping with. So she said, they ain't not now.
You hit the wall.
She was not dating broke down.
Ways. I call it rich man syndrome. And so basically, this is the way it goes.
I even adjust my defense.
Drops something on the floor, looks at it, says, somebody got to get that. That's rich man syndrome. Rich man syndrome is I walk through the world like there's a wake in front of me, and there's an assumption that everybody is just going to move out of my way, and I'm going to be able to get whatever I want. I can have whatever I want, and it's at the expense of whomever. It doesn't matter. I can find a solution to all of my problems.
You see so many teams
and
wait till third down to execute
whatever your issues are, they are.
In this case, the play caller changes things up. He
so
uses the screen game on first down, which
that's
will have
a general statement. Let me just not say that every man high net worth is like that.
They got that screen
but
play still in the back of their head.
It's just there's a lot of similarities after you've dated one after the other after the other after the other. So a high value man to me at my age,
they will run it over center with Swift.
It's a man that the minute that you saw him in the world,
crack his fucking ribs.
Instantly runs to pick her up and smothers her with kisses.
It still keeps this offense in what they call
so if you go
50 downs. It means with the down and
she opens up
distance
the door, there's
provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
You don't know if the cat, especially, you doesn't know if the cat has his claws.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams.
What the fuck? I fucking get separation.
Cats don't even really like their own.
About this drive, Mike, has really just been
cats
their
are, they're not like dogs that you can pet them. And a cat is just not like a cat.
Continue to possess the ball.
It's been proven that a cat will bond with his own. Especially if the cat's a male, if the cat's a female, that's a
run here.
If that cat has bonded with that male and he brings a woman into the house, and the cat's going to be on defense. The cat's not going to like the fact that it's like another cat. They're not going to like it. That's why cats are their own thing. And if you're going to deal with them like she's doing it, you need to be by yourself because it's hard for cats if you got a healthy social life, because cats are not the type of that you rotate different people in, because they have their own ways.
Another run here.
No, we're not falling for that stretch bullshit.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
You don't even know. She said in the same. She don't even realize that when she gets to office, she said in the same message.
It's Williams
that got her in trouble in her 20s.
What the fucking jump on Williams?
Touchdown, Bear.
That motherfucker gonna stand there. He's gonna stand there and let him catch it.
You find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and
you dumb motherfucker 98. You's a dumb bitch.
Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop.
Self-awareness, and he finds it through meditation, prayer, therapy, quietness, solitude, reading, literature, intellectual curiosity.
Everything she's naming, none of those men met that criteria when she was in her 20s.
7-7 as they kick it off.
Now she's 48.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
What you over there laughing at?
He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard.
You laughing at the podcast thing I'm listening to?
This is what you see, man, and it's going to happen again.
Where is she? 48 years old.
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Going through the same thing she's going through now.
Say that every day I is like that. But
on the handoff, it's
fuck out here, lurker.
There's a lot of similarities. After you dated one after the other, after the other, after the other. So A high value man to me, my age, it's a man that the minute that he saw my little girl Daisy, instantly runs to pick her up and smothers her with kisses. What does that tell me? That tells me that you have
No dice there. He
love
is
and
met
sense of
and
compassion for
behind the
living
line of
things.
scrimmage.
That's what that tells me.
Number one
A
rule
high
of
value
run
man to
blocking for
me
the offensive
is
line is you
somebody
don't want to
who
allow penetration.
is
It
Man,
just isn't fair
ain't
to
no
run
man gonna
ability
run,
to
piss up a
trace the
damn
cut
cat and
and
kiss
find a
it.
value
hole.
man to me
It's
is
exactly
somebody
how we played out here.
Cat
They've
gonna
got to
fucking
do a better
scratch and
job
fuck your
holding
ass
the
up
line
and
of
try to
scrimmage
kiss it.
and not getting pushed
self-awareness.
back.
Gotta
If
get
he
it to the
finds it
28
through
That bitch
meditation,
crazy.
It's
prayer,
third down.
therapy,
To throw is
quietness,
Mayfield.
solitude,
You better hold on to that shit, Otten.
literature,
Gain there of 21.
intellectual
Good for
curiosity,
Buccaneers, first down.
that is the side of a high value man to me.
And this is why she's single,
They'll
because
run with Irving.
if
Catman should run to the outside.
Setting up second
now you
down.
guys get it. Why she keep bringing up high value men? Like, why you bring them up? She keeps bringing them up because she's going to try to position herself to become the female version. You can feel it.
Mayfield.
Now, everything she's
What the fuck?
Intercepted.
just like that.
Fuck you, lurker.
Excellent field
Sitting
position.
there, like there's a roof in front of me,
Bitch.
Right
and
at
I see
midfield.
that some
That's what she dated right
Those
there.
simple routes
Assholes,
over the
rich
middle, Mike.
assholes.
Well, to the
That's why
quarterback,
you're
they're
still
not
single.
always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's
You,
a lot
the
of
guys that you
bodies in
just
the middle of the
named
field. There's a lot
that's
of
gonna
traffic.
kiss your cat
Those
and all that, you
windows are
weren't dating
hard to
guys like
navigate
that. You
the
know
ball
you
through
aren't,
safely.
and you're not
So
doing
what
that now.
happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area
that
for
everybody
throws
is just
to
going
be
to move out of
intercepted.
my way, and I'm going to be able to get whatever I want. I can have whatever I want, even if it's at the expense of whomever, whatever. It doesn't matter. That is rich man syndrome. I can buy a solution to all of my problems, and whatever your issues are, they are inconsequential to me. So
On first and 10,
that's
it's
a
Williams.
general statement. Let me just not say that every man of high net worth
No.
This
is
ball
like
is going to be
that.
incomplete.
But
No.
The big tight end Cole
it's just,
Kmet,
there's
the
a lot of
intended receiver.
similarities.
It's second
Dated
down.
one to the other, after the other, after the other. So a high value man to me, my age, it's a man that the minute that he saw my little girl Daisy, instantly
Working out of the gun.
runs to pick
Here's
her up.
Williams.
What the fuck?
Got it.
And the
Down the field.
God damn it!
And he will go all the way.
How fucking get through my cover
And
six?
see, Dixons now are telling men how to be men.
Now on the afternoon.
I was a cover fucking
Luxury
six.
to have an offensive
Man,
tight
look,
end who can
Melissa
stick it
Ford should
down
be
the field
proud
like that
of
and
what
take
she
it the
did.
distance. Shades of Greg
Melissa,
Olsen back
you
in the
got a
day.
lot of
Well,
niggas
I
open.
appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know
You sold a
what's the
lot
most
of
impactful position on
magazines.
offense. It's the tight end, and when you have a guy
You
like
sold a
this
lot
who
of
can not only make those difficult
DVDs.
catches underneath,
You
but
got
who
on a
can
lot
get
of.
down
You
the
got on a
field for
lot
those
of
big
jets.
plays,
You went on a
man,
lot of
you got yourself
yachts.
a weapon.
You was her.
Good on the
Motherfuckers
extra
was
point.
flying you
So
in.
the Bears will move out to
Everything that
a
Sexy Red
14-7
and
lead.
Glorilla sings about, that was you. See, they just singing. They rapping. You can clearly see that they can't live that lifestyle, not off the way they look. You know it, and I know Red and Glorilla, but they still dealing with hood
We'll
niggas.
see if they can do
Niggas with
anything with this
ankle braces.
kickoff that is coming their
You
way.
ain't deal with no guy like that.
And
Melissa
no
Ford,
chance
that's
to
your,
return
what they're
this
rapping
one
about.
through the end zone for a touchback.
You weren't dealing with no ankle braces. The money.
I'll cut this shit off.
The money. You know how you was doing. That's what you want a guy who will hit you.
First and 10.
No, fuck he ain't.
Baker to throw.
Hey, man.
What the fuck?
Struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Man, fuck.
We predicted this. We always say once they hit the wall,
A pick six
she's become
for the
a
touchdown.
cat lady now. She don't want to stand up and say, hey, you gambled. You decided to stay single. And Father Time caught up with you. Simple as that. You made a lot of bad decisions.
And
You
Mike, the
dealt with a
reality is
lot of
this has
men who
just been a
clearly were
bad
not
first half.
thinking about
Throwing
marrying
the
you, but
football.
they
I mean,
wanted to
not
have a
only
good
is this
time, and you
second
wanted to have it
interception,
too.
but this time
Not
the
only did you
defense
want to
gets
have a
their
good
hands on
time,
the
you on
ball,
here talking
and
He
they're
about you
able to
want
fucking
to
tuck
do
it
bumped him.
all the
That's
something.
way
what
back
happened.
for the pick
He
You
six.
talking
bumped
about you
him.
want two dudes to tear you loose. Now all of a sudden you don't like men, and men they won't. Come on, man. You saying that? Come on, you
Sanchez for
tripping.
the extra point.
You tripping, Melissa Ford. You tripping. What's up with you do business?
It's up and
With you, my
good.
friend.
And the Bears will take a
Right on time, bro. Right on
21-7
time,
lead.
man. Just that, definitely a good show. Just Melissa Ford chick. I saw something talking about this particular, video or whatever, she just did or whatever.
Still a little time.
And you know what?
Final minute of this first half.
I ain't
We'll
never
see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Then that's the time for a man not to be nice to them. Now, you don't have to be an asshole to them, but you got to let these females know.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Run.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Are so hung up in their mind that they think someone is supposed to
Here's 2nd and 9.
after. Supposed to
He'll
come
keep
in.
it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. On this first half
Doesn't
of
have a
play.
kid per cat.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Because I had a conversation today about that.
Quarter number 3.
With the chick I'm dealing with, like, she's talking to me about her dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I care.
First half, we'll see
I
if
gotta
any
go catch
strategy
my plane.
changes for the
I'm glad
next
I'm in.
30 minutes or more as
some
this
of these
second half gets underway.
just don't realize that, it's good being out here for you, but you don't want that. It's just really getting on my nerves because you know right from wrong. You know right from wrong. It makes you feel black American. You're not going to tell me that you don't. So,
Throwing on
type of
first
lifestyle,
down, it's
you're going to be
Williams.
around certain type
What
of
the
people.
fuck, man?
To the tight end commit. Now he's loose again.
Alright, I'm cutting this. I'm cutting this shit off. I'm cutting this shit off. I'm done.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Or whatever. And now you want to act
Fuck
like you
this
got some sense.
guy.
So when it comes to